Hello, I'm Duncan Sparrow, and I'm going to talk about one of my passions, OpenC2. The Open Command and Control language is a standardized language for the command and control, or C2, of cybersecurity. By providing a common language for machine-to-machine communication, OpenC2 is vendor and application agnostic, enabling interoperability across a range of cybersecurity tools and applications. The use of standardized interfaces and protocols enables interoperability of different tools, regardless of the vendor that developed them, the language they're written in, or the function they're designed to fulfill. OpenC2 is being standardized in OASIS, which you'll hear more about later. OpenC2 is part of several activities to increase automation. Johns Hopkins University did a study showing automation reduced the attacker's time to do damage by 2 orders of magnitude. IACD, which you'll hear more about later, breaks cyber functions into 4 areas. Sensing, getting data from sensors. Sense making, making sense of the data. Decision making, deciding what to do about it. And acting, the command and control, or the C2 of the security technology to implement the decision. Acting is done with OpenC2. If you're telling something to do something, you use OpenC2 to do it. In the comply to connect use case, OpenC2 is the query to obtain the SBOM. And it's the command to block the IP or sandbox a device or any other actions on this chart. There are several specifications defining OpenC2. The language specification defines the semantics of the essential elements of the language, the structure of the commands and response, and the schema that defines the language elements. OpenC2 actuator profiles specify the subset of the language relevant to a particular actuator. An actuator is a security functionality. For example, a firewall, IDS, honeypot. Those are different actuators with different profiles. There are many OpenC2 actuator profiles, albeit many are still draft. The OpenC2 transfer specifications utilize existing protocols to implement OpenC2 in different environments. 3 OpenC2 transfer specifications in today's Plugfest are HTTP, MQTT, and OpenDXL. Here is an example OpenC2 command requesting an SBOM, step 1 in the comply to connect use case discussed earlier. The action is query, the target is SBOM. OpenC2 consists of action target pairs. In this example, query SBOM. It has some ancillary information like what SBOM formats would be accepted and the preferred choice if the actuator can answer with more than one format. Here's an example OpenC2 command to blink the lights in Twinkly Maha. OpenC2 allows for extensions. The LED command is not part of the specification and is extended in the sfractal namespace. Of course, actual commands are often more complex. Here is what I consider the most often used command in security, setting a firewall rule to block an IP address. More information can be found at openc2.org. There is never enough time. Thank you for yours.